Hey folks, today we're taking a look at another Mugenbine character, and today we are taking a look at Yuutenma. Now Yuutenma has a beast, vehicle, and super robot mode, but it also has a very weird extra mode. It doesn't combine with other guys to become a super general robot. It becomes parts for Ten-O Ryu, which is the motorcycle dragon. So it can then expand the dragon mode into a bigger dragon mode, the motorcycle mode into a fiercer motorcycle mode, and the super robot mode into something that is really weird looking, according to the directions at least anyway. So let's go ahead and get into his beast mode. Now the beast mode is, well, before we get into the beast mode, I want to show you his core robot mode, which is letter Y. It's clear. And you can see springs in the shoulders, which I didn't realize, but the clear body is just weird. I'm not saying it's bad or anything, it's just odd. Anyway, so fold up the arms, fold up the head to start, and then take the knees and bend the knees. So that is where we will begin. Then we will take, so here's the horse head. That will go, lift up the horse head, and it will peg into the front to become, well, the front. Then we can take these shorter, stubbier legs and peg them into the horse head area to form legs. Then we have this section which will form the tail of the beast mode. Then these hoof sections will peg in to form, well, obviously the rear legs. And then we have these wings that that he will peg on to become a Pegasus. Now, technically I don't think technically he's a Pegasus. I think he's actually a different type of winged horse, because I think his name, the Tenma, I believe a Tenma is a different type of winged horse. Or it could just be a Pegasus. According to Wikipedia, he's a Pegasus, but I think there's a difference between a Pegasus and a Tenma. But overall, the horsey mode isn't too bad. It's not bad at all. It's the best they could do. Returning the core robot to robot mode, we're going to form what is probably one of the weirdest alt modes I've ever seen with a Mugenbine. Or Mugenbine. I can never remember. I can never figure out what the correct pronunciation for this line is. Anyway, I think what we're going to be making is a hang glider. Let that sink in for a second. A hang glider for a giant robot. That's just weird. Okay, to start, what we're going to do, make sure the connectors on his shoulders are folded down, and then put his arms at kind of a 45-degree angle from the rest of him. First, we're going to take the horse head and attach that to his back, like that. Then we'll take the Pegasus wings and connect them to these connections on the side here, like this, like that. Then these hoof parts will connect to the outside of those to form the hang glider piece. And this last piece will go just on the back like that. And then we will get the struts that will peg onto the bottom, and then we'll peg then again into the arms like this. So we have effectively made a hang glider for a giant robot. Why the hell does a giant robot need a hang glider? If it's rocket-powered, okay. And it looks like these front bits are supposed to be cannons of some sort. If it's a rocket-powered hang glider for a giant robot that doesn't fly, okay, I'm fine with that. But this is just kind of dumb. I'm sorry, this whole mode is just kind of dumb. Alright, of course, the last thing we're going to be looking at is the super robot mode. And the super robot mode is very similar to all of the other super robot modes. To start with, we'll fold up the head and the arms and leave him be so he can just sit there and think about what he's done. To form the fists, or to form the super robot arms, we'll start by combining the Pegasus wings to the front smaller wings, just to make arms. Take the larger Pegasus wings and connect them to his feet to form legs, like that. Next, we will take the horse head, peg that in up front, as is typical. The rear piece that we've been fiddling with that looks completely inconspicuous actually has the giant robot head hidden inside. So fold that up and then attach it to the back, like that. And attach his arms. Here we go. I actually dig this robot mode. I like it. I think it looks good. It actually looks kind of like a Transformer, to be honest. I like this. I think it works. It does have the little bit of an issue where you can't really pose the arms all that much because these pegs in the back. Nothing I can do about that. His hips are a little bit loose, or the connections here down at his knees are a little loose, so he does have a tendency to wobble a bit. But overall, he's a good-looking bot. So if you can find Yuutenma, I'd pick him up, but I like him a lot, but just be wary that he doesn't have a super combine mode unless you get the dragon motorcycle that he combines with, which is Teo Ryu. So I like this guy, but I wish he could combine with all the others in different ways as well.